Hello everyone. So this is Otto speaking. I made a video yesterday. This is the video. So I'll be giving a walkthrough on how I was able to achieve this. So let's dive right into it. So the first thing you're gonna do first, if you look at the video, you see that the texts are they enter the video one after the other. For those who are not, familiar with how Canva motion design works, you select the element. This is the show element timing. Once you click it, it's going to show you all the elements that I used for this video, and you can see that they are arranged differently. They are arranged differently, which means they get to enter the video at different times. So if you notice, you will see that there's a question mark that floats, past the page, which is this. You can see that it's not placed inside the canvas. It is placed outside the canvas. And I did a custom animation for it. When you click on animation, you see this. That is after selecting the element, and then you click on create an animation. It is going to show you a different. It is going to show you something like this. So what you're going to do is to hold the shift button and then create the effect you want to do. After you are done with that, you just leave it and it's going to show you um, the effect that you have been able to create. This is the line it's going to draw. This line that shows that you have created an animation path. So you can either delete what you've created or you leave it. You can either increase the speed or you decrease it. So it's all left to you. So moving on onto the next page. It's basically the same thing that was done here. The texts come in at different times and I used a different animation for it. For this page, I used the baseline. The only difference here is that the direction to which these elements enter the page are different. For this one is down. These ones here, I used this direction for it. Okay, so moving up, this is where we are going to spend a little bit of time on. So I will just, I will duplicate this page. But first of all, let me hide the elements so I can see. I'm going to duplicate the page. All right, this is it here. So let's delete everything. What I did here was put in my text. Thought I deleted everything. Put in my text, choose the horizon font, added the neon effect, then I duplicated it. After duplicating it, changing this one to the holo effect, and then just kept duplicating it until we got to this place. Copy everything, copy everything. So that is basically what I did here. Then after copying everything, you click on position, arrange, align elements, click middle. Everything is going to be centered. Then the next thing you're going to do is to add your elements, the box. Make sure that the box covers, the text. It's going to be black. It's going to be black. Then we are going to change the position of these elements. Make sure that the text with the neon effect and this box I just added now comes above these other texts. Once you have done that, add the tumble effect to this. Add the tumble effect to this, and then add your transition to match. Use match and make transition for it. Use match and make. This is it. Use match and make sure it is full. Alright, so with that, I think everything about this page is done. So coming over to this place, what we're going to do is basically the same thing, differences, sizes keeps keep increasing. Right, add the black rectangle in this case. So we are still going to add the match and make transition here as well. You can see it's also here. The same applies to this one. This one is just a duplicate of the first one. So moving ahead, I think this is the duplicate I used. Alright, so moving on, these texts they just come in, based on how I set it to come in into the video. Then I used block effect, the block animation for here. For these other ones are the wipe effect that I used here, the wipe animation. So this is for this place. I used the block animation, but also added the pulse, this pulse animation, so that you give it that bouncy look. So if you watch the video, you would see something what I was going for was if the text bounces, then when this transitions to this page, it's like when it bounced up, it transitioned into this page. So that was what I was going for. So moving on to this place. Moving on. So for here, to create this, what you're going to do first of all is to go to elements, select, arrange your text, from the frame text, arrange your text. All these are frame texts. Then you go and search for gradient liquid. It gives you, different options. I used this one. I added it to my design and then downloaded it as a video. Excuse me. Downloaded it as a video and uploaded it back into Canva. So here it is here. All right. Then you just arrange it according to, how you want it to show. Arrange it how you want it to be. So that is how I was able to create this effect. This effect here. And for these other texts were just basically, the baseline animation, and that is it on that. So moving on to the next page. All right, so here was basically the same thing. For this place, the effect I used here, I used excuse me, if you go to Canva apps and search for image, search for, what's the name of this app again? Is it transition image? Or, yeah, transform image, sorry. You check, search for transform image. In case you don't have that, you can add that to your app. And network is fucking up. Share this page. So we'll continue from here. All right. So to achieve this, I use the transform image app under the Canva apps. I've been trying to open it for some time, but I don't know. It's probably having an issue at the moment. So Basically what you do is what I did was, writing the text. Let's say we for using this for example, writing the text, and then I downloaded this as an image, PNG image, and then uh, uploaded it back here. When you click on transform image, you see an option where you can upload uh, the image that I've downloaded via the app, not via the Canva upload. So when you do that, it's going to display, the image for you, and you can be able to change the perspective how you want it to be. But I've shown that, but at this moment it's not showing. So I'll just have to move along. So that was the same thing I used for this, and also the phone. All right. This one was you get that from the elements. Go to your elements and you search for likes or Instagram likes, whatever kind of likes you want to use, and you see that. All right. So and to the last part of the video, you see that this is just simple, you know, putting text with different color background and just interchanging them until the end of the video. So if you have any questions, maybe any part that you felt I didn't explain clearly, please you can come to my DM, and I'll be willing to put you through the right way. Thank you for watching, and please, if you found this very helpful, let's follow each other and connect.